going on, guys? I wanted to check out this video about Bobby Lee and his beef with Brendan Schaub. I hope I'm saying that name right. And also Theo. I'm fans of all these guys. Probably Brendan Schaub the least. Probably the least. Not really a fan of his personality. He's making improvements in his comedy. I think some of his podcasting is cool whenever he's not trying to like bully people verbally and maybe even physically, right? As a UFC fighter, he was a high. Liked him on the Ultimate Fighter. He was cool, right? Loved him on Joe Rogan podcast. Bobby Lee, he's cool too. I think he's funny. Plays victim a lot though, right? Plays victim a whole lot. Theo wouldn't change nothing. Wouldn't change a damn thing. I ain't seen nothing wrong yet, me personally. I think he's dope. I've been a fan of his since The Real World. Didn't even realize that was the same Theo. So let's check this out, man. Let's check this out. This video is going to be from Too Lazy to Try, right? This is a cool channel. I think they have this whole George Costanza thing going on that I think is funny. Make sure you check them out. Hit the like button and even tell them that bxbeastboy sent you. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's see what the whole beef and stuff is going on with them recently. But if I'm not mistaken, just to have some kind of like backstory, I don't know if he's going to get into it. Bobby Lee girlfriend was talking crap saying that Brendan Schaub was trying to get with her. Right? He's like, this is sleazy. Fam, they were in an open relationship, okay? Which means Bobby Lee girlfriend was allowed to do whatever she wanted. She didn't like it. Cool. She went on her podcast and threw shade at him. Everybody knew damn well who she was talking about. And then Brendan Schaub reacted, and then Bobby Lee played the victim and started crying. That's the backstory. Bobby Lee plays victim too damn much for me. I like him. I think he's entertaining as hell, but he's always playing victim. In a lot of these situations, he's doing foul stuff, bro. He's foul. He might not be like that now, but in situations, he says and does foul things and be like, why would you chase me down the hallway? Now, I'm not encouraging or saying that you should do any of that, right? You should try to be passive in situations, but he's not no damn victim.
All right. So recently, Brendan Schaub did an interview with a smaller YouTuber / podcaster. And since it's a smaller channel, I'm sure Brendan figured it'd be a safe interview. And the host would just ask him about comedy or the podcasting industry or whatever. So I'm sure Brendan was thrown off when the host opened with a question about Bobby Lee, and then he ended with a question about Theo. So I'll give this guy credit. He did his research and he knows what the people want to hear about, even though it would have been nice for some follow-up questions. Of course, Brendan's response was just exactly what you'd expect, but it is a bold move for the interviewer to start off with a question about Bobby Lee. Even though it wasn't really a question, he just said, the first thing I have in my notes here is the Bobby Lee controversy. And they just stared at Brendan like he's going to start going off about it. And of course, he's just like, this is what you're going to start with. You know, I'm surprised Brendan didn't just walk off and have his brother destroy the tapes or something. You know, for some reason he was there.
The very first thing I had in my notes was Bobby Lee controversy.
Man, that's how you started.
Dude, I was like, this is the very first thing. I was like,
yeah, that is crazy to start that off with, but whatever. You agreed. He asked you a question. If you didn't tell him that you didn't want to talk about it prior, then it is what it is, bro. You kind of just got to deal with that. You got to just take the L, right? It is what it is.
I mean, there's not much there, brother. You know, it's like, I love Bobby. You know, it's, good comic. Stuff happens. You know, shit happens. It is what it is. We moved on. You know what I'm saying? But nothing but love for Bobby. Shit happens.
Yeah, you know, absolutely.
Yeah, so Brendan definitely wasn't expecting that, but he just needs to learn to address this stuff better. Like when he did Skankfest a few months ago,
I can't argue
that was probably one of his best appearances, and he actually won some people over with that because he actually showed some humility and self-awareness for once, because he admitted that he's not a good enough comedian to perform at Joe Rogan's comedy club. So he should learn from that. Like right here, if he just said, the whole Bobby Lee.
They didn't want you to dump on yourself, bro. But to be honest, in the comedy world, he's like a super rookie, right? The only person who's more of a rookie than him is me. But I'm not out here saying I'm the greatest comedian ever or doing comedy specials. Maybe in due time. Honestly, I think my memory is so trash. I'm going to have to freestyle a whole routine. Because, man, I was trying to memorize. I freestyled a song the other day, thought it was dope. try to memorize it for a video. I'm sitting there like, what the hell did I say? I don't remember. Right? That's, I guess, the bad part about freestyling. But yeah, imagine me doing some of my bits that I wrote. Yeah, but maybe I could get it. Maybe I could get it. Get the memory thing down pat.
Lead thing, I screwed up big time. I should never have done any of that. I feel so bad. I wish I could make it up to him. Anything like that, because then people would be like, damn, maybe he actually learned from the situation and he realizes how badly he screwed up.
If you're talking about the Bobby Lee situation, I don't think he wilded out that much. I think he messes up a lot, but Bobby Lee be playing victim, bro. He wilded out. Bobby Lee would talk crap and be like, why did you talk crap back about me? I didn't. Rand, they had like a truce, and Bobby Lee and his girlfriend decides to go on a podcast and bash him. What else is he supposed to do? As far as whatever happened behind the scenes, I don't know. Like with the Reddits, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. But other than that, yeah, I think that people going a little too hard when it comes to protecting Bobby Lee like he a little baby. Like he the little girl from Rush Hour.
But instead with this response, just saying, shit happens. I love Bobby Lee, whatever. It just sounds like the same generic response he's been given this whole time. Like when all this initially happened, in the middle of all the Trug Walk drama, Brendan, he was threatening to sue people and Brian was threatening Bobby Lee. And it's just a mess behind the scenes. But of course, when Brendan talks about it, it's like his automated response he has to every controversy or drama or beef. He loves the person, they're best friends, they talk on the phone every day. And I don't think anybody's really buying this to begin with. But then once all the information comes out, then it's like, damn, this guy really just lies through his teeth.
Yeah, that deserves some criticism. He should just be real. Like me personally, I wouldn't mess with Bobby. If I was him, I wouldn't mess with Bobby at all. Right, wrong, no matter what. I wouldn't. I don't like being around people like Bobby. Right? If you gonna play that victim card all day, then you letting the woman dictate what you do and what you don't, I can't be around you. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Now, if you have some extra time, can you do me a favor? Check out my music. I rap, I sing, and I make beats. All of that should be linked in the description. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, you can check me out on bxbeastboy Live. That's another YouTube channel. It should be linked to my homepage. And you can check me out on Twitch and Rumble. I'm streaming on all these platforms, man. Trying to just get out there. Also, if you want to support me, you can sign up for my memberships on my channel, as well as my Patreon for as low as $1. You get exclusive access to a bunch of videos early before you even get it on YouTube, as well as videos that's not ever going to be on YouTube. Stuff that actually got me suspended and banned. It's kind of my anti-cancel culture fund for bxbeastboy. You know what I mean? And it also helps me get resources for certain video essays and things of that nature. Check that out if you're able to. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and join my Discord if you are able to, man. The link should be somewhere within my description or somewhere on my channel. I would really love to see you there, man. That's where you get a chance to talk to me and the rest of my supporters, man. I appreciate you guys. Bang, gang, out.